Okay, so today I wanted to share something which I read in some sefer from some rabbi from London, shliach in London, Rabrowski. So he's saying like this: idea relates to Mashiach. So it says that in times of Hiskiyahu there was such a guy. His name was Sanherib. He was a big king, and he was doing a war against the Yerushalayim. So the thing was that Hiskiyahu decided that in for the sake of agana, how you say agana, protection of Yerushalayim, yeah, they decided to close a certain stream which called Mei Gichon, certain river. They decided to close it down, and it says Gemara saying that sages they was not happy with that move of Hiskiyahu. Hiskiyahu did that; he closed the stream, and sages was not happy with that. Now the thing was that in the times, so that's a one story. Now another story was that in the times, it was a story in the times of Rab Chaim Vital. Also in Yerushalayim, there was coming a certain minister. His name was Abu Safin, and he was looking for somebody who could open that stream because the stream left closed. That stream of Mei Gichon, since the times of Hiskiyahu and Sanherib, it stayed closed. And this guy, this Abu Safin, this minister, he said that I'm looking for somebody who could open it. Okay, for whatever reason it was. So he was looking for somebody who could open it, and it was known that Rab Chaim Vital, with using certain Yehudim, certain names of Hashem, combinations of letters, some Kabbalistic things, so he would be able to open it. But Rabbi Chaim Vital, he heard about it, that this Abu Savi is looking at it, but he decided to escape. And he did basically, he used the names of Hashem for the Kfitza Saderech, and he ran to a certain place, it's called Damascus. And over there, he was sleeping, and in a dream, Arizal came to him, and Arizal said that you missed the opportunity of the beginning of Geula. That really, this Goy, for whatever reason, like he had a certain spark in him, and he was a Gilgul of the Sanherib, and he wanted, as a like source of Tuma, he wanted to get a touch to Kedusha, to get like some kind of connection to Kedusha, to get something holy, and through that stream, through somebody should open that stream which Hiskiyahu closed, and even sages they was not happy with that, and now you missed the opportunity. So, so Rab Chaim Vital said, like, I didn't want to use the holy names for such a, like, some kind of goy comes and this, like, you have to use it when you have to help him out. So Arizal said, here you used those names in order to do Kfitza Sederach, in order to escape from him. So obviously that it wouldn't be so bad, it wouldn't be worse than that if you would use it for the thing. Now it says that he brings over there in the Sefer from Ben Ish Chai that this Abu Safin, this minister, he was buried in Baghdad, and he was a special person because basically it was like it was a big tumor that at his cover, at his like whatever, like, the place where he was buried, right, there was the whole grave, there was the whole building, like built over there, and people would come there, and somebody would have a kadachat. How do you say kadachat?
Like heading.
A head pain in head. How do you say? Headache. So they would come there, and a goyim would come there, and they would pray, and they would get healthy. And then also Jewish ladies heard about it, and obviously that people back then, and especially like in Baghdad, like the Sephardi ladies, they into Sgulot, so they also started to go there to pray at the kever of this goyim. And so he's saying that one rabbi came, some Sephardi rabbi, and he bought, like he rented a certain chatzer, certain area near that kever, and he was doing over there some Yehudim and some like also like some Kabbalistic stuff. Don't ask me what is it, but in the end of the day, basically the whole building fell, and the grave just turned in the earth, like anything was there, like whatever. So that's how the thing was. Now the question is, so we understand like a little bit, like there was the this Geula supposed to happen by Gdusha meeting with Tuma. And the question is, what's the role of this Megi? What's this stream is all about? This Mei Gichoin, or as it's called in another place, Mei Shiloh. So it says in different places that from that spot, from that stream, they would use the water from that stream for the Nisu Hamayim on the Mizbeach. Because on the Mizbeach, on the altar, right, they would sometimes they would pour wine, but each single day. And on the Sukkahs, they would use the water. And that was a big Simchas Beis HaShoeva, which we celebrate till today. It's not with pouring the water, but as remembrance from it. So they would use it from that stream. And then also Alter Rebbe brings that this stream, the source of that stream, is in Kodesh HaKodoshim. Somehow it starts in Kodesh HaKodoshim, and that's why it's very special water, and that's why they was using it. Now, it says in the Medrash, and Rebbe also brings it in Maimar, the whole thing that we see in the Chumash, in Bereshis, that when Hashem separated between a top water and a bottom water, there was a dispute. There was kind of like the water which stayed on the bottom, which means water from all the rivers and all the things, they was very angry that they not going to have opportunity to be close to Hashem by heavens. They're going to have to stay down here. And Hashem said, don't worry about it, don't like scream to me, because you are going to have a special mission. You don't think that right now, okay, it looks like this upper water is more close to me or whatever it is, but it is bottom water, even that right now it seems like there is no much purpose. But nevertheless, it's going to come a time of Beis HaMikdash, and over there it's going to be a purpose, because that water they are going to use for the pouring on Beis HaMikdash, and that was like, this water also was coming from this Mei Gichoin, from this stream. So it was a very special stream, which had basically a mission since the 6 days of creation. Now it says like this. It says that Sancheriv, right? He also wanted. He knew, because like Hiskiyahu, he closed that stream, but he wanted to come and he wanted to drink from that water, because he knew that maybe somehow through that he's gonna have tshuva, and his klipa gonna be like explode, like gonna have the explosion, and he's gonna turn the Kedusha, and Geula gonna start happening. So it's brought down in Spurim that Sancheriv and Hiskiyahu, they was basically a Gilgul of Avrom Avinu and Nimrod, right? That Hiskiyahu, he was the Gilgul of Avrom, and Sancheriv was Gilgul of Nimrod. And it says that when Avrom Avinu, when he was fighting with the 4 kings, even that he kind of won them, but it was not complete victory. It was like something was missing, and until it was Nisgalgal, until it came time that the moment to finish the war, it was specifically supposed to be by the time of Hiskiyahu. Because obviously Hiskiyahu also was a big king, and as it says that in his days, each single lady and even kids, they knew perfectly the hardest halachos of Tum and Taharas. It was a very special king. But nevertheless, at this last point, like he forgot to do, he closed that stream, and he didn't let us Sancheriv to start the Geula. Now it says that in the Pasuk, when Avrom Avinu, when he was running after those 4 kings, it says that he was running till Damascus. And that was the place where Rab Chaim Vital, where he ran away. And then it also says that Avrom Avinu, he had a slave who was Eliezer, and Eliezer, he also was coming from Damascus. Because basically there is different opinions, either Eliezer, he was a slave of Nimrod, or he was a son of Nimrod, but basically Nimrod, he gave it, the Eliezer, he gave him to Avrom in order he should use him for holy purposes, and Avrom Avinu used it as a shotgun for his son Yitzchak. But nevertheless, also Eliezer, like in the end, he didn't make it, like he messed up into something, and that's why it had like a next opportunity to start the Geula. It was by the times of Hiskiyahu and Sancheriv. So basically, it says like this. It says that we see from here that the main thing where we understand that there was sometimes there is a certain time of a kosher, like a shasa kosher, special time, like a spacious time. What is it?
Opportunity?
A special opportunity that a goy might come and he might ask for something. And this rabbi he brings that is the same thing that this water also was asking, because the water is participating in that mission, participating in that geula, participating in bringing the Mashiach. Why? Because the water really it wanted water had the concept of a rotzei. This water, this bottom water of this Mei Shiloach, it wanted to cleave into heavens, to cleave in the high levels, and they didn't want it to stay down here. But Hashem said that Kabbalah's all, you have to stay down here. You need to have a shoiv, and you need to wait till the opportunity. So he explains over there. This rabbi explains that this water means like it's referring to Baal Tshuva, who is constantly like he's praying to Hashem in order to cleave into that high level, and Hashem should forgive his sins. And that's exactly what they were singing in Beis Hamikdash. They were singing when they would do Simchas Beis Yeshoeva with that water. They would sing Asher Misha Lo Yichoto Umisha Choto Yoshev. That happy somebody who didn't do the sin, and even if somebody did the sin, so he's gonna do tshuva and he's gonna be moichel. He's gonna be forgiven. So that's why. It's very important, like the rabbi is saying in the end, that sometimes some goy might come to a person, and the person think like, I should escape from this goy, I shouldn't speak to him, what he's gonna want from me. But no, if he asking you the question, sometimes like maybe like even you going on Mivtzoyim and some goy is stopping you on the street and like asking what it's all about, or like he's interested in it. So it's very important not to miss the opportunity and to explain to him what it is and how it is, and to tell him the position of Torah. And with those type of things, we're gonna have the schools to bring the Mashiach, and we'll see the Geula immediately nowadays.
Amen.